Now in the special edition of 4 News Now, a young girl in Medical Lake dead. What investigators say happened.
We got to see some sunshine today, but that is going to change in the forecast. Plus, I'll show you when we can expect some snow in the first alert outlook.
And a former Pasco police officer will stand trial for the murder of a Spokane woman 37 years ago. We'll begin with some breaking news. The criminal trial against the North Idaho man charged with killing 4 of his neighbors may not happen with both sides agreeing to enter mediation. This means Major John Kaler and the state will meet privately to discuss the case, which may include sentencing options and what evidence could be used in the trial. If no agreement is reached, the trial process will proceed. Well, a 6th grade girl from Medical Lake is dead, and her suspected killer is currently in the hospital with what appears to be a murder-suicide attempt, according to investigators. Allison Martinez is live in studio now with the details.
Yesterday afternoon, Spokane County deputies received calls to the 1000 block of North Prentice Street in Medical Lake. When they arrived, they found a young girl lying in the street, appearing to be seriously injured. She was rushed to the hospital where she later died as a result of her injuries. According to the Medical Lake School District, the girl was 6th grader Lily Stolworthy. Deputies say the suspect is the girl's adult brother. He was found inside his car with an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound and a pistol in his hand. The brother was then rushed to the hospital and remains in critical condition. If you or someone in your family is struggling, you are not alone. There are resources like Strong Families, a program that helps those in crisis by connecting host families to children.
So many of us have community that we can turn to somebody when we're in a really hard situation, and then there are those of us who don't. And so unfortunately that ends tragically, and we want to be that somebody for somebody who doesn't have it.
If you or someone in your family is having a crisis, Strong Families has a 24-hour, 7 days a week hotline. You can call 800-550-CHILD. The Medical Lake School District has reached out to parents with a list of resources to help students and families understand the difficult news and process their grief. Reporting in studio, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
Thank you, Allison. We brought you updates to this story on KXLY Plus, where you can watch 4 News Now for free 24/7 on your connected TV. Just download the KXLY Plus app from your Roku, Amazon Fire, or other TV service, and you'll get breaking news live as it happens and weather every 10 minutes. Well, tonight's City Council meeting was Lori Kinnear's last as the Spokane City Council president. She was the first woman ever to serve as City Council president. She took over after Brian Beggs was appointed to the Spokane Superior Court. Before that, she represented Spokane's 2nd District. Here's what she had to say about her time in office.
I appreciate every one of you. We don't always agree, and that's how it's supposed to be. We're not supposed to always agree. We're supposed to have dialogue that's pithy, I like that word, and dialogue that makes us think about what we're doing for our community and if we're doing the right thing.
Kinnear will be replaced by the first woman ever elected to serve as City Council President, Betsy Wilkerson. All right, we got a break from the clouds today, but we have more on the way. Some of them might even be bringing some snow later on this week.
Yes, possibility of some snow by Friday. In the meantime, looks like we may have a little more sunshine on the way for tomorrow. Here's a look at our time lapse from today, and it was a beautiful day. Boy, that sun sets early, though. Not a lot of time to enjoy it. We do have an air stagnation advisory through Thursday, and the potential for some developing fog around the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area early tomorrow morning. The only area that is not in the air stagnation advisory is the Idaho, Washington, Palouse, and down into the LC Valley, where we've got enough of a northeasterly wind that is keeping that fog away. Here's where we're finding the fog right now, from the Tri-Cities up through parts of the Columbia Basin, Wenatchee, up through the Okanagan area, both the valley and the highlands, as well as the Waterville Plateau. Temperatures right now dropping very quickly under clear skies in Spokane. We're at 28, 27 degrees in Coeur d'Alene, and 23 right now in Sandpoint. It's 29 in Pullman and 33 in Lewiston. Overnight lows tonight will be in the teens in many locations, 20s elsewhere around the region. One of our coldest nights so far. 4 things to know about your weather. We'll have Mornings in the teens for the next 2 or 3 mornings. We have that air stagnation advisory through Thursday morning, and then we have a big change in our weather pattern, bringing the possibility of some snow and then a lot more wet weather through the weekend and beyond. I'll be back with that in just a few minutes, Derek.
Well, Idaho is asking the Supreme Court to allow its strict abortion law to go into effect while the appeals process plays out. The state's Defense of Life Act is a near total ban on abortion and also prosecutes doctors who perform the procedure. The only exception is if the life of the mother is at risk. The Justice Department sued Idaho and claimed the new law violated a part of the Medicare statute, specifically the provision that requires hospitals to provide stabilizing treatment in emergency situations. A district judge blocked the abortion ban from being enforced in emergency medical situations last year. A federal appeals court put that ruling on hold pending appeal, but that hold was later lifted. A retrial for a Spokane cold case murder is set for this week. Former Pasco police officer Richard Aguirre is being retried for the killing of a Spokane woman decades ago. Aguirre is accused of killing Ruby Doss in 1986. Doss was a sex worker, and court documents show she was hit in the head, then strangled. Her body was found in a vacant lot in East Spokane. Marissa Rio shares everything you need to know about the retrial.
Aguirre is being retried for first-degree murder in the death of Ruby Doss. Trial was set to start today. I spoke with the judicial assistant on this case, and she said they had motions in limine, meaning there's a request that certain evidence not be used. She said the judge basically set ground rules for trial. This retrial comes after there was a mistrial in 2021 after a jury couldn't reach a verdict. Back in 1986, detectives on the case found a used condom near the crime scene. A DNA sample was sent to the lab, but there weren't any matches. It wasn't until 2015 that Aguirre's name came up in the investigation. Police got his DNA from a rape case in Pasco, which matched the DNA from the used condom. Aguirre had resigned from the Pasco Police Department and was under investigation for raping a family member. There was a mistrial for that case, and he was later found innocent. In 2017, charges against Aguirre for the murder of Ruby Doss were dropped due to evidence issues. He was recharged in 2021, but the judge declared a mistrial after the jury couldn't reach a verdict. His new trial is set for this week, but this time without a jury. The next trial date is set for Wednesday morning. We'll keep you updated with any new information on our website at KXLY.com or on air. Reporting from Spokane County Superior Court, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.
All right, still ahead, it's our gift to the community. We'll check in with Mark Peterson and the Extreme team as they begin to fill Cowley Park with hundreds of thousands of holiday lights.
And the Seattle Seahawks are facing their toughest stretch of the season and in the middle of a 2-game losing streak. Coming up, see what the team had to say as they get ready to face Dallas later this week.
Download the KXLY Plus app on your connected TV.
4 News Now is brought to you by Andy's Heating, Cooling, Electrical.
ABC's World News Tonight at 4 News Now, when the local story is national news.
When national stories hit home. Watch ABC World News Tonight at 5:30.
And 4 News Now at 6. That's what we mean when we say expect more.
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need. I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache to deal with, and not worth it. You deserve something better and better. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality health insurance. We have plans with as low as $0 out-of-pocket premiums, a network of local doctors, and a rewards program for making healthy choices. Nice. That's why we're America's #1 marketplace health insurance. So call us or go online now. And Better Health. On a mission for better.
Did you know Idaho high school seniors graduating next spring are eligible for up to $8,000 in grant money for career training and education through Idaho Launch? Funds can be used to cover the cost of apprenticeships, job training, community college, and university programs that lead to in-demand careers. Funds are limited. Apply today. Students choose their own path, and Idaho Launch helps pay for it. Idaho Launch. Support in every direction.
Travel, there is nothing like it.
Dancing is my passion.
But with my moderate to severe eczema, it hasn't always been easy.
I was constantly itching.
Whatever I was doing.
Now I'm staying ahead of my eczema.
There's a power inside all of us to live our passion. And Dupixent works on the inside to help heal your skin from within. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema, so adults can have long-lasting, clearer skin and fast itch relief. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor.
Healing from within is a powerful thing.
Ask your eczema specialist how Dupixent can help heal your skin from within.
If you're looking for the perfect gift idea to trick out or upgrade your vehicle, then race into the Black Friday sales event at Lowe's Auto.
Watch live weekdays at 9 and now 3.
Only on KXLY, ABC4.
Well, after looking like one of the top teams in the NFC just a few weeks ago, the Seattle Seahawks are caught in a rough patch of the season, losing 3 of their last 4 and in danger of falling out of the division race. And this past week, we saw just how far Seattle might be from the top teams in the league as they were dominated by San Francisco in a 31-13 loss at home. The offense only putting up 220 yards all game long, and they were dreadful on third down conversions once again. On the flip side, it seemed like the 49ers could move the ball at will on the Seahawks defense, putting up 169 yards on the ground. Even though things aren't looking as hot as they did at the beginning of the month, this team is still believing.
In reality, we have a lot of games left. We have a great team. And, you know, we were in a good position, and we're in control of our destiny. And so we need to come out. We need to make the plays that we need to make. We need to do our jobs better. And that's all in our control.
I trust in our process. I believe in the players around me. I believe in the coaches. I believe in myself. And so for us, again, it just get back to doing what we do, which is playing good football, playing sound football, and knowing that we can execute. You know, that's the reality.
Now, the task won't get any easier this week as Seattle travels out to Dallas Thursday night. They're going to take on the Cowboys, who've won 5 of their last 6. And going in 2-1 in the Maui Invitational last week, the Gonzaga Bulldogs check in at number 11 in the latest AP poll, so no change from the previous week. Now, while they sit at 4-1 on the season, there are some reasons to be concerned with this squad. They're shooting just over 30% from 3. That ranks 269th in the nation. Certainly a big difference from previous years. Now, the team's going to return home to host Cal State Bakersfield on Tuesday night. But then it's a trip out to Vegas to take on USC Saturday night. Certainly begins a tough stretch in December. Chris, send it back over to you.
Thank you, Alex. We have an air stagnation advisory until Thursday, but air quality today in Spokane has been in the good or moderate range. Right now, moderate at 64. There is a possibility it could get into the unhealthy for sensitive groups range over the next couple of days before our pattern change. Well, that's going to scour out everything. I'll tell you about it after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Join Tamron Hall for the Celebration of Service to America Awards.
Witness the power of local journalism as we bring you the year's most impactful stories from TV and radio broadcasters from across the country.
With Leadership Award honoree Wayne Brady and special appearances by Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, James Brown, Sherry Shepard, Jerry O'Connell, and many more.
Experience the stories that will touch your heart.
Monday at 9 on KXLY ABC4.
Bounced from one doctor to the next. Does it have to be like this?
At Kaiser Permanente, we have a different kind of health care.
So, how did you like that?
Where all of us work together for all that is you.
This is how it feels to do more with less asthma, thanks to Dupixent. Dupixent is not for sudden breathing problems. It's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma and can help improve lung function for better breathing in as little as 2 weeks. Dupixent helps prevent asthma attacks and can even reduce or eliminate oral steroids. Imagine that. Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Get help right away if you have rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor about new or worsening joint aches and pain or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Who knows what you can do when you do more with less asthma? Ask your doctor about Dupixent, the most prescribed biologic for asthma.
The Black Friday specials have arrived at Walker's Furniture with some of the biggest discounts of the year. Or you can take advantage of 5 years no-interest financing. And with every purchase over $19.99, you can save an additional $100.
This week at Walker's.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking in the lights with all your friends in a spacious Accord, or taking in a snow day in a rugged CR-V. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
4 News Now is brought to you by Disney's Frozen, the musical, BroadwaySpokane.com.
High temperature today with some sunshine was just about average. 37, 38 is our average high. We started the day off at a cool 25. It's going to be even cooler tomorrow. Sunset these days 3 minutes after 4. It does get dark early with mostly clear skies, a long night, and winds out of the northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. We'll be dropping down into the teens. That little bit of a breeze out of the northeast is enough to bring some dry air in, and we have not seen much fog development, and I don't think we're going to see it right around Spokane. Partly to mostly sunny skies tomorrow with a high of 35, northeast winds at 5 to 10. The next big thing on the way, and it's a few days away still, is the snow that we have not seen much of so far this November. Here we are on our forecast radar at midnight Thursday with some snow coming into the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area. It is going to be light, at least that's the way it looks like right now. But with the timing, the Friday morning commute could be a little bit of a bear. It picks up again Friday night around 8 p.m. That's where we may see some of the heavier snow in Spokane. 9 o'clock on Sunday morning, we have snow throughout Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, but then we start to see it turning over to a rain-snow mix or just flat-out rain by Monday morning at 7 a.m. We will get some good snow going in the mountains. In the short term, we have high pressure in control. That's why we have that air stagnation advisory in effect. No precipitation moving through, and any clouds you see passing will likely just be the low clouds and fog from our temperature inversion. Staying dry through Thursday, late Thursday into Friday. Chance of snow. I have it as a possible weather alert day. We'll wait until we zero in on the timing and how much snow we are going to get before we make that an alert day. And then a mix of rain and snow Saturday and Sunday. Right now, Saturday looks like the drier of the 2 weekend days with more wet weather coming on Monday. I have it as a rain-snow mix, but may just be flat-out rain with a high of 42. And it looks like we are going to keep with those above average temperatures and above average precipitation through the 8 to 14-day forecast for more valley rain-snow mix and mountain snow, which we need, Derek.
All right, Chris, thanks so much. Well, Mark Peterson and the Extreme team are back at work, setting up hundreds of thousands of lights at Cali Park to make spirits bright for the children and staff at Sacred Heart Children's Hospital. Today, Avista has been helping string those lights. Let's check in with Mark as they start making spirits bright.
Every year, our in-kind sponsor, Avista, is back at it. Spokane Traffic Control came in on a Sunday and made sure that we had access to this road, 6th, so they could get the big dogs up there so we can get those trees not only with new lights so that they're brighter and they're all one color, but also filling in the trees in which maybe we have 3 or 4 strands. That's the push this year. We have the whole park, full area of the park around the outer end that's all lit. Now we want to make sure that those trees are fuller this year, are bigger, are brighter. And that's what Avista is doing with us.
It's going to be bigger and better than ever.
Also, we're going to make sure that we have all the power we need because we have a special edition. The new thing coming in this year, and that's coming in for Winterglow and Rich Riley. It's going to be pretty cool. We'll show you that as it happens.
They love looking out, checking it out. They love having something fun. Who has fun in the hospital? Not normally kids, although they do a great job up there with them. Lights are a good thing, both for kids and parents and staff.
But today, it really is Avista in the air, taking care of those trees and making sure we have everything that we need to make those spirits bright for the children at Sacred Hearts Children's Hospital and the staff of the hospital as well. In Cowley Park, I'm Mark Peterson, 4 News Now with the Extreme Team.
Well, this is Sam and Pam Wilmering. They are two of the amazing volunteers who have helped make Our Spirits Bright a huge success over the last few years. Sadly, though, Pam unexpectedly passed away earlier this year.
September 21st, she passed away. 1 year short of 1 year cancer-free from breast cancer. That's why we're doing the tree pink and purple.
Coming up, how Sam and the rest of the Extreme Team are honoring Pam. That's next on 4 News Now.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
The Black Friday discounts are on now at all Walker's Furniture and Mattress stores.
Get big holiday discounts or take advantage of no money down, no minimum purchase, 5 years, no interest financing.
On furniture for every room in your home this week at Walker's.
It's Christmas in November this week at both Cal locations in Airway Heights and Coeur d'Alene, and our Cal Auto Credit in Spokane, where we are lowering prices on all 4-wheel drives, lifted and loaded half-ton and 3/4-ton trucks, as well as delayed payments until next year.
Plus, we're giving away a new set of WeatherTech floor mats with every purchase. So you can get a new reliable vehicle for winter at big savings and delayed payments, and still have money left over for Christmas.
It's time to say yes to your healthcare story. The Washington Health Plan Finder helps you find new health plan options like Cascade Care. These plans cover primary care visits, mental health services, and generic drugs all before meeting a deductible. Start your next chapter off right by enrolling in your 2023 health plan at wahealthplanfinder.org. Don't wait until it's too late. Enroll now.
Attention, RV shoppers! R&R RV in North Spokane has just lowered prices on every motorhome, fifth wheel, and travel trailer in stock. Last year's models are slashed to the lowest clearance prices you will ever find. We're talking jaw-dropping savings on Montana, Rockwood, Cougar, Winnebago, and more. Don't delay. R&R RV's fall clearance sale is on now. Quit dreaming. Just do it. Hurry to R&R RV to claim your new RV and save thousands. Shop indoors at R&R RV in North Spokane, 525 East Francis, or shop now at rnrrv.com.
Granite Concepts brings your vision of new countertops to life in 5 easy steps. 1. Preview over 150 slabs on our website, then in person. 2. We'll professionally laser template your project. 3. We'll design your countertop by digitally plotting the most beautiful areas from your hand-selected slab. 4. We'll precision cut a perfect fit and customize with one of a variety of edge profiles. And 5. We'll immaculately install your new countertops in less than a day. Granite Concepts. Beauty set in stone.
Next ET, Beyonce celebrates her Renaissance movie premiere. Plus, our exclusive at home with Jersey Shore's Mike the Situation Sorrentino talking his all-new tell-all. Next ET.
Tonight at a special time.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Salvation Army Spokane.
You just never know. You think you do, but you don't have a freaking clue. All of a sudden they're gone, and I mean literally all of a sudden, just gone.
For the better part of a decade, Sam and Pam Wilmering have volunteered their time alongside our Mark Peterson and the Extreme Team, working to lift the spirits of children and staff spending the holidays in the hospital. This year, Sam will be volunteering alone as Pam passed away in September. Sam tells us it was Pam who nudged him into volunteering at Cowley Park 7 years ago. Together, they played a major role in decorating each year. Our Jordan Smith sat down with Sam this afternoon to hear his story and what they're doing to honor Pam this holiday season.
Oh, this has been an excruciating time for Sam, especially as we head into the holidays, a time where Pam loved to go all out when it came to decorating and helping anyone in any way she could.
Had no idea how many lives she had touched till 300 people showed up at her funeral. Packed the church.
Sam Wilmering is enduring the impossible, navigating life for the first time without his life partner of 30 years. Sam finding her collapsed in the laundry room.
September 21st, she passed away. 1 year short of 1 year cancer-free from breast cancer. That's why we're doing the tree pink and purple.
The holiday season, a constant reminder of the bright light she was and the effort she'd put forth to make them special.
She would have 20 bags of candy and greet every kid at the door. I just didn't want to do it. I couldn't do it to do it justice, I guess.
It was Pam who signed Sam up to help decorate Cowley Park 7 years ago, on a mission to give a light and some normalcy to kids spending the holidays in a hospital, especially after watching their 2 granddaughters overcome leukemia.
My granddaughters grew up thinking it was normal to have a port in their chest. And these poor kids upstairs are the same way. So we try and make it as normal as we can.
The reality of this loss comes in waves, but Sam is pushing forward as best he can. The center tree in Cowley Park, dedicated to Pam, lined with purple, pink, and flashing white lights, and headlined by a 5-foot breast cancer ribbon, honoring her battle. Through it all, Sam managing to keep a sense of humor.
Oh, that's going to be fun to get up the tree. Dude, you didn't tell me you made this out of the hull of the Titanic.
I asked him if he had a message for people watching. He says people should live like his wife did.
Try and give a darn about other people. Because everybody's got crap going on. Everybody's got bad things going on. Stop and take a minute and say hi. Costs you nothing.
In Spokane, Jordan Smith, 4 News Now.
Love that he's honoring his late wife, though. Making Spirits Bright is our gift to the community, not only to those who visit the park, but of course to the families and staff across the street inside Sacred Heart Children's Hospital. All week, you can follow along with our progress on filling Cowley Park with thousands of holiday lights here on 4 News Now, leading up to the big reveal on Thursday night. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
At Coeur d'Alene Honda, the waiting is over.
We have new Hondas in stock and ready for delivery. Plus, they all come with a lifetime warranty.
Come check out the all-new Honda CR-V and Accord hybrids.
Or maybe you're wanting the new Honda Ridgeline or newly designed Honda Pilot.
Whether you want a new car, van, or SUV, we have them in stock.
Family owned and operated in beautiful Coeur d'Alene, Idaho for over 55 years.
And don't forget about our lifetime warranty.
Visit us at our website, cdahonda.com.
It's that time of year again. The lights at Cowley Park are going to be lit up this holiday season, and we've got a lot of new stuff coming in. It's going to be a wonderful ground display. 4 News Now, the Extreme Team, Making Spirits Bright. Brought to you by Ace Hardware and Horizon Credit Union.
Join Tamron Hall for the Celebration of Service to America Awards, honoring local radio and TV broadcasters.
Witness the power of local journalism.
Featuring appearances by Leadership Award recipient Wayne Brady and other stars.
Monday at 9 on KXLY ABC4.
Did you know Idaho high school seniors graduating next spring are eligible for up to $8,000 in grant money for career training and education through Idaho Launch? Funds can be used to cover the cost of apprenticeships, job training, community college, and university programs that lead to in-demand careers. Funds are limited. Apply today. Students choose their own path, and Idaho Launch helps pay for it. Idaho Launch. Support in every direction.
Travel, there is nothing like it. Dancing is my passion, but with my moderate to severe eczema, it hasn't been easy. Now, I'm staying ahead of it.
Dupixent helps heal your skin from within, so you can have clearer skin and noticeably less itch. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Ask your doctor about Dupixent.
It's time to race in for the Black Friday sales event at Lowe's Auto Crank up your tunes with a new head unit. Plus, get 50% off all subwoofers and bass packages starting at $299. Or take advantage of Black Friday markdowns on window tints and remote starts, including install, as well as truck lifts. 50% off. And when you buy 3 rugged new snow tires, get the 4th tire free during the Black Friday sale at Snow's.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Cal Superstore in Airway Heights.
Well, welcome back. Lime's contract with the city of Spokane is set to end this week. With safety and environmental concerns around the electric scooters and bikes, some city council members are considering whether or not to renew. Bronte Saratsky explains the changes the council is looking at implementing.
Just this month, 3 Lime scooters have already been removed from the Spokane River. City Council says it's looking into more ways to hold the company accountable.
We don't really have the resources to go after individual users who misuse the bike.
Right now, the city can't do much to penalize people misusing the scooters unless riders specifically break city laws. People are also riding them on the sidewalks, something already prohibited by the city.
With our limited resources, it is so hard. And so what we're seeing a lot more of are riders on sidewalks and in areas where you have slower walking, pedestrians.
The city is looking for a solution once Lime's contract ends this year. Spokane's Riverkeeper says these potential changes can't come soon enough.
It's really obvious pollution in our river.
Aside from the scooters casting a green tinge into the Spokane River, those chemicals can harm the river's overall health.
Battery compartment opening up and polluting our river with chemicals. They pose a danger to river rafters, the bikes, the spokes. We've floated over and got hung up on those before.
It's why waterkeepers like Jules say they want to see Lime take on some of the liability.
I think that there should be some responsibility in the contract for Lime to clean up scooters out of the river.
City Council is looking for solutions once Lime's contract ends, like geofences to prevent the scooters from crossing certain city boundaries and adding competition to give the city more negotiation power. While Spokane City Council has had some meetings to address these issues, negotiations have yet to start. Reporting in Spokane, Bronte Saratsky, 4 News Now.
We'll keep you posted on what happens. Check out this amazing sunrise from Schweitzer Mountain Resort. Only a few runs are open right now, but Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker is tracking some snow that should help get the rest of the mountain open soon.
Yes, we do have some snow coming in the 7-day forecast, especially to the mountains. In the short term, we have high pressure and control and very quiet weather. Our time lapse from today, we have clear skies. That's going to lead to a cold night. A little bit of fog developing. I checked visibility where you see the yellow. That's where the fog is developing, and it is still at 6 miles, so it's just starting to get going, but it's not especially dense. Our forecast computer model shows that fog building through the morning into the I-90 area around Moses Lake and Ritzville, but that's as far as it goes, and then it will start to dissipate as we get into the afternoon. We do have an air stagnation advisory through Thursday morning because of our high pressure. We have an air temperature inversion setting up around the region that traps in our air particulates. We've been in the good to moderate range today, but have the potential to get up into that unhealthy for sensitive groups range tomorrow into the orange. High temperature of 35 degrees after a morning low of 19. I'll be back to talk a little bit about that wet weather on the way in the 7-day forecast, and I'm going to look out 8 to 14 days as well. That's coming up in just a few minutes, Derek.
All right, Chris. A 19-year-old from Wenatchee is now facing vehicular assault charges for causing a 3-car crash over the weekend. The Chelan County Sheriff's Office says Diego Hernandez Ordonez was speeding and lost control of his car on Wenatchee Heights Road near Squilchuck Road. Ordonez's car hitting another vehicle, causing it to go off the road and into a ditch. A third vehicle also hit them. The driver that went into the ditch was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators believe Ordonez was driving under the influence. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Bounce from one doctor to the next. Does it have to be like this?
At Kaiser Permanente, we have a different kind of health care.
So, how did you like that?
Where all of us work together for all that is you.
Spokane's grand holiday tradition lives at Christmas Tree Elegance in the Davenport Hotel and River Park Square. Fabulous packages raffled to support our symphony.
We want a tree.
We want a tree, and so can you.
Introducing Granite Stone Blue, the most durable ultra non-stick cookware at the most affordable price anywhere. They come with vented tempered glass lids and are 100% dishwasher and metal utensil safe. You can get the Granite Stone Blue 12-piece set for just 4 easy payments of $49.95. As a bonus, we'll include our stainless steel steamer and fry set. Plus, you'll get our Granite Stone Blue bakeware set, yours free. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free. That's an incredible 20-piece Granite Stone Blue set. Order now.
Black Friday mattress discounts are on now at all Walker's Furniture and Mattress stores, with some of the biggest savings of the year on all Serta and Beauty Rest mattress sets with no money down and no interest for up to 5 years.
Improve your sleep for less at Walker's.
When I was told I had a brain tumor, my life disappeared in a moment. I feared for my future, but even more, I feared for the ones I love. How would they move on without me? But when my doctor told me about the Gamma Knife of Spokane, everything changed. I can get my brain tumor treated in just 1 day and continue living the life I love. Because of Gamma Knife, I have hope.
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need.
I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache to deal with, and not worth it.
You deserve something better and better. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality health insurance.
We have plans with as low as $0 out-of-pocket premiums, a network of local doctors, and a rewards program for making healthy choices.
Nice.
That's why we're America's #1 marketplace health insurance. So call us or go online now. And Better Health. On a mission for better.
Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzing overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
4 News Now is brought to you by PAR.
All right, welcome back. What you're looking at are new holiday decorations at the White House. It consists of 98 Christmas trees, 142,000 twinkling lights, and 34,000 ornaments. First Lady Dr. Jill Biden hopes it will inspire visitors to embrace their inner child. I've got 0 Christmas decorations up in my, although I was told to bring up the Christmas tree yesterday from the basement. It's in a big bag because it's artificial.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't done it yet.
Yeah, you were busy. You were a little busy this week. And I don't know how you would have time. I can't find my Christmas tree stand to put my artificial tree in. Yes, so hopefully we're going to have a tree. We'll add a little snow to the forecast, and that will help with the decorations. But boy, get them up on the house before it comes in, because once the wet weather starts, it is not going to stop for a while. We do have some snow on the way. That active weather pattern starts Friday with light snow Friday and Saturday. Still zeroing in on how much and when, but in the mountains, it looks like we're going to see some heavy snow, particularly in the Cascades. That snow is going to switch to rain by sometime Sunday into Monday. In the valleys, staying as snow in the mountains. Here's why. Let's take a look at our temperature trend over the next 7 days. And for the next 4 to 5, we are below average in the lower to mid 30s. This white line, or excuse me, black line is our average high. We're up to 39 on Sunday and then into the 40s on Monday, helping to make that transition from snow or a rain-snow mix just to flat out rain. Then as we take a look at our forecast going beyond that, this is December 5th through December 11th, our temperature trend from the Climate Prediction Center. You'll see we are in that pretty medium colored orange, indicating a strong signal of above average temperatures for that time period. So doesn't take much of an increase in temperatures in our valleys to take us above, or take the snow level above the valley floor, and above average precipitation as well. Hopefully we will not be so far above average that our snow ski resorts are going to get a rain-snow mix. We want to stay Sunday is snow in the mountains, and this time of year, that is a better bet. So not a lot of snow in the valleys with those above average temperatures, but we will see more in the mountains just about every day, because once it moves in on Friday, and I have this as a possible weather alert day, depending on the timing and how much we're going to get in those impactful time frames in the morning, in the evening. We'll keep you updated. Start on Friday, and then we're going to keep it going through Monday and beyond. Saturday will likely be the drier of the 2 weekend days. That's how it looks right now. And then as we get into Monday, I still have a rain-snow mix on here because we may see that in the morning, but by the afternoon, we're looking at all rain. In the meantime, though, we are dry through Thursday, with tomorrow another good chance of some sunshine and some very chilly overnight lows. We will be down in the teens tonight, Tuesday night, and Wednesday night.
All right, Chris, thank you. After an up and down 2023, the season finally came to an end for the Cougars this past weekend as they fell to the 4th-ranked Huskies on a walk-off field goal. And disappointing as a result is there's still a lot to be proud of in this performance, Alex.
Yeah, that's right, Derek. There were a lot of people who didn't even give Washington State a chance in the world to hang with this Huskies team. Vegas had them as 15.5-point underdogs, but the Cougars proved they could hang with the best of them, nearly knocking Washington out of that college football playoff race. Now, during the 6-game losing streak earlier in the year, we talked so much about the inconsistencies of this team. There'd be games where the defense was just non-existent, and then it would be the offense's turn to disappear. But on Saturday, they were clicking on both sides of the ball for the most part. Quarterback Cam Ward threw for more than 300 yards and 3 touchdowns as he outdueled Michael Penix Jr., and the defense did a phenomenal job getting Penix out of a rhythm just enough. But in the end, it was the Huskies making one more play that ended up being the difference.
You just want it so bad for them. Not for you, but for them and for their work and what they've done. And like I said, what they've given our program, you know, I think they've carved a future, and I'm disappointed for them that we couldn't deliver for them.
It's a tough thing. It's a bittersweet moment, obviously, knowing that, you know, everything was on the line for this game to get one more. But, you know, I left it all out there on the field, and you can't ask for much more, not only for my teammates, but for myself as well.
Now, meanwhile, the Huskies game meant everything for them. The win keeps Washington in the college football playoff hunt as we enter championship weekend. And given the crowded group vying for those final spots, they'll need a win again on Friday night in order to get in. But short week against the surging Oregon Ducks team is sure to present a lot of challenges there. And head coach Kalen DeBoer knows his team has got to be ready to go.
They need time to recover from Saturday. That was another, you know, 4-quarter game that we played in, and you know, you need some time for the staff to game plan and put their thoughts together. Just over many years, realize that, you know, when you have a shorter week, you know, forcing the staff to hurry up and get ready and practice earlier than normal. You know, that's not always conducive to having the best plan in place, and you want every rep to matter.
So the stage is set. Oregon and Washington in the final Pac-12 championship down in Vegas. Huskies enter as 9.5-point underdogs. Tells you how good the Ducks are playing right now. You can catch that game right here on KXLY ABC4. And in Moscow, the Idaho Vandals are preparing for their playoffs in the FCS. They're going to be hosting the second round of the playoffs. They will welcome in Southern Illinois out of the Missouri Valley Conference Saturday night at 7 p.m. Today, we found out that game going to be on the prime time on ESPN2. So for the second time this year, Vandals going to be under the bright lights on the national stage. Pretty exciting for them. Yeah. Also on the Palouse right now, Washington State basketball in a battle with Eastern Washington there. Cougs looking to improve to 5-1 there.
Under 2 minutes left. Cougs up by just 7. Eagles have been really scrappy in this game.
Right. They always seem to give the Cougs all kinds of fits. We're going to have highlights for you coming up at 11, but another tough test for the Cougs.
All right. Thank you so much for being with us here on this newscast following Monday Night Football. Here's Chris's planning forecast for you before we go.
Well, I think we can plan on a little more sunshine tomorrow, a high temperature of 35 degrees. It is going to be a very chilly start today. We'll be down in the teens. And there'll be some scraping in the parking lot here at 4 News Now as a result.
Yeah, I had to bust out the scraper for the first time over the weekend. It was just one of those reminders.
Oh.
of the time of season.
And I need to get mine in there. I miss the days when you could always count on having a CD jewel case ready to go. No longer.
Not so much anymore. All right, we'll be back at 11 o'clock for Nightside. We hope to see you then.